Hi, welcome to Vinyasa Wellness and Weekly Wellness Tips. Tonight I'm making golden milk, which seems like a pretty simple little recipe to throw together, and it is, quite frankly. But as I started to really break it down, I found so many interesting health facts that I felt would be nice to share, even beyond the context of this one little recipe. So what is golden milk? Golden milk is also known as turmeric milk. It's a warm drink that comes from Ayurvedic tradition. Ayurveda is an ancient Indian medical system over 3,000 years old, based on the concept of bringing our mind, body, spirit, and environment into balance. The main element of Ayurveda that has come to the modern Western world is yoga, and also gaining traction in the West are Ayurvedic dietary principles, which is an incredibly natural, clean, and nourishing way of eating. So that brings us to golden milk. What makes it so great? What are all the benefits? Well, first of all, it's incredibly comforting, especially in the winter, and is said to help with sleep when taken at night. Just like when grandma gave you warm milk before bedtime, but now an ancient Indian medical practitioner has popped in to say, hey, let's pump up the value here a little bit. The main ingredients are loaded with antioxidants, which protect your body from oxidative stress and fight cell damage. They also have anti-inflammatory properties, so it may help reduce joint pain and fight off a number of chronic diseases. They may improve memory and brain function by increasing your levels of BDNF, which is brain-derived nootropic factor, helping your brain form new connections and grow cells, and also may help reduce tau proteins in the brain, which is the buildup that causes neurodegenerative diseases. These compounds are also known as mood boosters, may help improve cholesterol numbers, regulate blood pressure, increase metabolic function, detox your liver, and help with balancing glucose levels. Wow, that's a lot. So are you ready to make yourself a cup of golden milk? What do we need? Start with 1 cup of dairy or non-dairy milk as your base. I've experimented with various non-dairy and really like to use coconut milk. The most important thing is that your milk has some fat in it. You can also add a teaspoon of coconut oil or ghee if you have a milk that's lower in fat. Our next ingredient is really the star of the show, turmeric. We'll use 1 teaspoon, maybe a little bit more. I love the taste and the golden color, so I'm not stingy with it. Turmeric is this lovely golden color. Importantly, it contains curcumin, the bioactive compound that's been proven to fight inflammation, lower risk for Alzheimer's disease, and reduce cancer growth, cancer cell growth. So now if you're already in a state of disease, of course, this is not at all to suggest that you can replace any medications or treatments, but all the phytochemicals and micronutrients that we can add to our diet with clean and natural foods are certainly contributing to healthier cellular function, so they will make you feel great and may even serve a preventative purpose. Back to curcumin for a quick moment. It is fat soluble, so that means it needs to have fat to help it absorb into your system. That's why golden milk is best made with a liquid that is not fat-free and not just plain water. The other super important ingredient in your golden milk is a dash of black pepper. The properties of black pepper, specifically the compound piperine, enhances the absorption of curcumin by a stunning 2,000%. So don't skip that. The other spices are really up to you and all contribute to the anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial benefits of golden milk. The most traditional adds are cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, and ginger. If you dislike one of these, or if it's missing from your cupboard at the moment, you can leave it out. I've also seen recipes with cayenne pepper. For each of these, use about a half teaspoon. I'm trying fresh ginger today, but powdered ginger is perfectly fine as well. I just thought I'd experiment with that since I had it around. A few more quick important notes. Look for Ceylon cinnamon. This is the pure form of true cinnamon that comes from actual cinnamon bark instead of another tree. the less desirable form of cinnamon, and of course cheap and much more commonly found, is cassia cinnamon or anything labeled differently than Ceylon. These cheaper, more mass-produced brands can contain fillers, and also cassia has a compound that can be harmful in large amounts. So for everyday use, it's best to go easy. Of course, it's okay in a pinch. If it's all you have, don't just toss it out. I don't want to scare anybody, but across the board, always look for high quality organic spices. There are so many amazing health benefits to all spices. They contain compounds that aren't found in other foods. They combine to enhance each other, and they make your food taste great. So I do encourage you to invest in quality products that are pure, and also make sure that they are new and fresh. Spices don't last forever. Chemicals do break down and lose their benefits over time. So why not go for the best you can? So obviously here I'm whisking all these ingredients together in a small saucepan. The other thing that you can add here is also a sweetener, some honey or maple syrup is best. I'm using some honey just for a little taste of sweetness. Don't want to forget that. So I'm using a small saucepan while the microwave is so convenient. The molecular friction that microwaves employ to heat food kills vitamins and phytonutrients. Again, we are looking to maximize our benefits here. Some theories also suggest that the microwave disrupts the molecular structure of water molecules in the foods, leading to a disordered molecular pattern and disturbed internal balance. So in the spirit of Ayurvedic practices and the balancing of energies, that may be an important consideration for you too. So as this comes up to heat that is comfortable for me to drink, I'm going to go ahead and bring in a little hand frother as well, just for fun. Get this milk all frothed up. And there we go. We'll pour it in our cup. I hope that you have found this to be fun and interesting, and that you'll experiment with your golden milk. Again, none of these recipes are set in stone and mandated, so experiment with the milk you're using, experiment with the spices you're using, have some fun, and find health and joy in this comfort food that is truly nourishing.